Somalia, Dr. Fawzia of Somalia. Now, in the mix of this, 6 months later, some deal was done between Ruto, the Djibouti guy, president of Djibouti. We've seen Ruto giving Djiboutis a free visa and all that. So the Djibouti aspect came in when they saw that maybe Fawzia is getting a lot of momentum, and this is information coming from Somalia. Now, they asked the guy in Djibouti to come in as a competitor as well for that chairmanship seat. And then Fawzia was told to step down by the president of Somalia when she asked why. And this is after doing their campaign 8 months down the line, 7-8 months down the line. Fawzia is told, remember, Djibouti came into the mix 6 months after Raila and Fawzia of Somalia. Now, Djibouti, currently the story has, and from the Fawzia herself, we hosted a space for her, said she was called by the president of Somalia and the prime minister, and she was told, there is somebody else who we are leaving this seat for, so you need to step down. And she said, okay, but for what are the reasons? Are we exchanging something for our nation? In that order, I will step down, but give me a reasonable reason. I've put a lot of effort, time, money, campaigns. At this time, Fawzia was also backed up by the parliamentarian in Somalia. She had a full backing of the parliament. She had full backing of everybody when she was submitting her applications. When that happened, I will finish much. When that happened now, the reason Djibouti is coming into the mix is for this lady to step down, and then Djibouti does not have the person they've put into the competition does not have a chance against Ruto. So this way, against Odinga. So this way, Ruto gets rid of Odinga.
When you said Ruto, the whole time I was thinking, okay, what does she mean? But thanks for correcting that.
No, yes, it's Odinga. Yes, correction. Yeah. So this way, the guy from Djibouti does not have a chance of winning this set against Raila. So this thing is being cooked from a lot of aspects. For those who don't know, it's not only within Kenya that Ruto is told to step on to vie for this chairmanship, but it's gone to the extent of asking a Somalian candidate to step down who had a very good chance. Remember, this seat, actually, it's over how many years that a woman has not sit on that. So she looked a lot favorable for a lot of countries. And when they saw that threat, and Ruto wants to make sure that Raila gets to that chair and he's out of his way and out of his neck, so they approached Djibouti. And now, as we speak, the lady from Somalia, her president has refused to give her the endorsement letter. So that means she is going to be out of the contest. And this to guarantee a chairmanship for Ruto, for Raila. So Ruto is going to a lot of extent. It looks like Ruto and Raila are now, I think, Dr. you've been vindicated. They're all in the same bed. They're all in the same group, and they're going to even far countries out of Somalia to make sure, out of Kenya, to make sure Ruto goes to the AU. And there's a lot more that they're cooking for the AU, and within those chair, it's not just Ruto, Raila to be on that seat, but there is more that they need to cook up. So I think this gang, they're far deep. They're far dangerous than we think. They're more connected than we think. And there is a lot much worse that they're doing, even outside Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. I think I'll give, Dr. has raised his hand. He can get back to you, and then I'll say what I wanted to say to that. Over to you, General.
Yeah, Maja, I just wanted to say to Hannah, this seat is irrelevant. And it is irrelevant to Kenyans, and it is useless. I have described it as equivalent to the Luo Council of Elders. it amounts to nothing with no power. So it's irrelevant. And number two, what happened yesterday was actually a very good thing. Many people would agree with me that having all this organized mafia, the cartels and the conmen in one basket is an excellent thing. Because now it has sorted out all these kind of shenanigans. Kenyans can see who their enemies are. I've been talking about this thing for years, more than 10 years. And there are a lot of people who are abusing me, dismissing me, and hurling all manner of epithets. And yesterday they say, aha, finally, we now understand what you've been saying. So I think that Ruto has actually solved our problem, Ruto and Raila, by getting into one basket, something that they were not even able to do in 2018 when Raila got into bed with Kenyatta. You see, when Raila got into bed with Kenyatta, they left Ruto outside and they were conspiring against him and fighting him. So that way, the elite were fractured and they were confusing Kenyans through that fracture. Now they are all in one basket and we need to bury them all together. Thank you.
Thank you so much.